Well, good evening, guys. We've got ourselves another review. This time in the shape of a Class 43 HST pack. By far my most favourite class of locomotive ever to be produced by British Rail Engineering Limited. Here we have the 40th anniversary pack, 40 years of service. This is actually my second set. I've already got one of these. This turned up today. I bought it from Trains for You. It was unfortunately it was £310, but I didn't think it was too bad for the anniversary pack because these are quite hard to get hold of. I think I paid a little bit more than that for my other set, which I never actually got round to reviewing. So I'm a bit of a sucker for this livery. It is by far my favourite livery to ever grace the Class 43. This is obviously very early days, when they first come out of the workshop. Not the workshop, the builders. So these are Class 253s for the Western region. So we've got Western region 43002 and Western region 43003. So the intention with these is to transfer into Eastern region power cars, as they will become. So I've already got these as another set, so I'll be converting these to 254s. These are absolutely brand new. They have never been used. It's actually a real shame. I'm a little bit reluctant to play around with them, especially as this is actually number 66, so quite a low one. Here is the certificate of authenticity. As you can see, you can pause that if you want to read it. Okay, so only made 1,000 of these. So the intention with these two is to renumber them and weather them, as they would have probably looked in 76, 77, dirty and grimy, working hard. So these will be converted to 254001. Can't remember the power car numbers for an Eastern region set. I have managed to find another 8 coaches from eBay, Hatton's, and then some more on eBay. Now I've got a full 8 car set for the East Coast Mainline. A couple of them are Eastern region, the majority of them are Western region. Some just say Intercity, and some just say Intercity 125. They must add really good quality control on these 2 power cars and the other 999. Because I'll be honest with you, they are immaculate. I can't find nothing wrong with them, which is very unusual for a Hornby product. So just excuse my fingers. So we're going to look at 002 first. Absolutely immaculate. I can't find nothing wrong with this power car. I'm sure someone else will disagree. The paint application is very good. A little bit of an imperfection here, just with the transfer, but I can live with that. It's not the end of the world. What I really do like about these early ones, which is these are the only cars that they have modelled with this part here. There's no exhaust shield. This is how they were when they come out of the factory, the first lot. Obviously later on nowadays, the cross country ones, that shield is missing. They've gone to no shield, just a black area, and then little square exhaust ports. As you can see, the exhaust ports are prominent. So being an earlier release, it's still got the opening doors, which we haven't got on the later ones. I don't mind spending this money on this, being it's an earlier tooling. I think the earlier tooling is just as good. The only thing that's changed is now 21 pin and the coupling. So we're going to have a look towards the back. Really nice detailing. Just look at this model. There is nothing wrong with it. Where's it come from? You know, you got to agree with me. There is nothing wrong with this thing. Let's have a look this side. Again, look, absolutely crisp paint application. It's amazing. So obviously these are going to get the treatment of the eastern region. They're also going to get weathered along with the coaches. The coaches will eventually get done. A little bit annoyed. I've contacted 3 companies today, and not one of them. Well, one of them was Neville Grove. He hasn't got back to me, and another one, and I'm going to contact somewhere else tomorrow. All I want is someone to renumber them, weather them, and then I'll fit digital sound by Roads and Rails, and they'll be good to go. So this is obviously the motored car with the weight. We've got that guards compartment here, which was initially on the early ones, and then later on this became like a baggage and storage area, the guard. Then obviously went to the TGS, the trailer guard standard coach, which is quite interesting because in the early days they had 8 coaches, but they had 2 first class, 2 restaurant, and 4 standard coaches, no TGS. So it's quite interesting watching videos of them, how they sort of progressed over their time. I'll just put that one back there. Just such a stunning livery. I really love these. So here's 43003. Again, the livery application is absolutely stunning on this model. This has got to be one of the best power car sets I've ever seen produced by Hornby, with absolutely no imperfections or parts falling off. Just look at that. Just not quite sure. Someone has complained about this before, the Intercity 125 branding. I think it is correct on this model. I'm pretty sure it's incorrect on the executive one. I'm pre-ordering the executive one they're bringing out with the TXS sound or whatever it is, and I'm also pre-ordering the blue and grey set they're bringing out next in 2024. As you can see, this model is absolutely amazing. We will be reviewing these power cars again when we eventually find someone that will be interested in renumbering them and weathering them for us. So here's from me, the Intercity 125. My opinion, the best thing to ever grace the rail network, and by far one of my favourite liveries for this to wear. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content. Thanks guys.